A gardener is planting a garden in the shape of a square. The gardener wants the side of the square to be 18 feet long. So someone's making a garden in the shape of a square, and one side, the side of the square is 18 feet long. Okay, cool. The gardener wants to put a fence around the garden. How many yards of fencing will be required to enclose this square garden? So one thing I noticed right away, it says remember that 3 feet equals 1 yard. So it's already giving you the hint that we are going to need to change the feet into yards. And quite a few people did that. So they put feet here, they put yards here, and then they noticed that 3 feet equals 1 yard. So they put 3 feet equals 1 yard. They went back to the question and they saw 18 feet. So they put the 18 under here. Thank you for copying this down if you don't already have it. Then they put the n there. They solved it either using cross multiplication or some other way, and they got 3n equals 18. N equals 18 divided by 3, which is 6. And so many people put 6 yards as the answer. However, that is incorrect, because if you go back to the top of the question, one side of the square is 18 feet long. One side is 18 feet long. 18 feet is the same as 6 yards. So anybody who put 6 yards lost points, because that is only one side of the square. It said how many yards of fencing will be required to enclose this square garden, which means that we are looking for the perimeter. And when you add 6, 6, 6, and 6, you end up with the answer of 24 yards. So that was the correct answer for part A. Part B says if every yard of fencing costs $1.50, how much will the gardener need to build the fence? Now, props to a lot of people who noticed the P over here with every, and then those same people, every time they P, made a ratio table. So every 1 yard of fencing costs $1.50. So 1 yard of fencing, $1.50. And then the thing was that a lot of people wrote 6 here, so they put 6 here. But now you know that the number that should go here is 24. And then we look for our total cost. Okay? So actually, I'm going to ask you guys to pause the tape and go ahead and solve this problem in whatever way you want. Go ahead and pause the tape now and solve it. Okay, if you're back, you're probably guessing by now that we're going to do cross multiplication. You are right. This is actually a nice way to do it, because 1 times n is just going to be n. Then 24 times $1.50. If you did 24 times $1.50, I'm going to do this math super fast. Because I am the man. 36 with a couple zeros. Moving these 2. Nothing. 2. Bam, bam. The answer you should have gotten was $36 to enclose the entire square garden.